Entertainment Show. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. Best Entertainment Show. Hey. Best Entertainment Show. Best Entertainment Show. Best Entertainment Show. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
It doesn't matter what is going through your life tonight. The Lord will sing it for you. Come on.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
He's working out for you. If you believe in that, come on, declare and say, so that's the God we serve. That's the God we serve.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
can change it. He can change it. He can change it. He can change it.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
God is not a man that he will lie. He can change it. Not a son of a man. Hey. And he will change it. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He will change it. I believe he will. He will change it.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Okay. I say a very great good morning to you wherever you're listening to from. This is the Best Entertainment Show on OK 101.7 FM. And the song in the background now is Mawina by the award-winning Anointed Gospel Choir, the Bethel Revival Choir. I want the song to minister to you this Monday morning. It is the first Monday in the 10th month of the year 2020. And we've come this far just by the grace of God. Okay, it's been a strange year, man. Look, even Donald Trump has COVID. Thank God we hear he's getting better. And you survive COVID. October, November, December, the year is over. Isn't it a great time to be grateful to the Almighty God this morning? And for somebody like me, I just feel like thanking God because of my guest today. I mean, Papa, he's somebody we have studied him from afar. He's our inspiration. He's our motivator. I mean, when we were in secondary school, we used to learn from this man. Not yet to me, no, they are not a radio, so. No, yeah, Rover Man reports. Na nyamia dumti yenso. Nyamia ya dum yenyini ababe hun yeso ababe interview no. Isn't it a great time to thank God for that? Monday morning, what is happening to you? Just count your blessings and forget your sorrows. When you count your blessings one by one, you realize that God has been fair to you. It may seem unfair, but at the end of the day, well, people who are better than us are in the mortuary. It is true. I have a young friend who wants to be a footballer, a very great talent. What training is meanwhile, Tim be a friend, and his friends keep traveling. So yesterday I was reading about another footballer who, contracted COVID in Europe and died. And I was like, hey, Anyami, once there is life, there is hope. Before I introduce my guests, let me introduce one of my panel members, Bull.
Yes, sir.
Moakwaba. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Boko dear.
Boss.
But why do you look calm? I mean, you sound different.
No, we are in the presence of knowledge, abundance. We are so. You have it any other school.
I see.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Matthias here.
Yes.
Matthias here. Okay. And yes, here for us exactly 42 minutes after 10. And I'm about to interview Ghana's favorite uncle. Everybody calls him Uncle Ebo White. And Uncle Ebo White is an award-winning playwright. He's a great storyteller. He's an author, right? I say Osan Trouble Console. He's a practical motivational speaker. Or no, he will give you stories from his own life to motivate and inspire you. So I want you to join me this morning. If you have your phone beside you, just go live on Facebook on OK101.7 FM. You can send your questions ahead to me personally on WhatsApp 0277864446 0277864446 0277864446. Send me your questions on WhatsApp or even SMS text message for Uncle Ebo White, Ghana's favorite uncle. Papa, or to serve wine, to serve fine wine. He gets better as he ages. Blackmailing. And the media was in support of the blackmailer. Into me call interview Papa way. Me do I not see Hali sit in my car, let's drive around. I said, Papa, where are we going? He said, I must talk to Ebo White. It is Ebo White that when he counsels me, I'll become. I'm Pampar. Papa, you see, send me Bob baby, I'm not sorry no wa. I'm also for Cronin, me Bob, I sorry anything. The senior man of God drove me all the way to Kokomlimle. We got to Roverman's office and I go down. This man I'm talking about is a great man of God. He told me that, Hali, you see this blackmail? My houseboy I've helped is blackmailing me. Jehovah, I must talk to Ebo White. So I asked myself that, hey, this man that counsels everybody and also is going to get advice from Ebo White. Who is this Ebo White? Some people are given wisdom as a gift. And today the man is seated in my studio. And now when we talk about time, when you go and attend this Roverman Productions, his theaters, time you don't find Diagro. Almost 6 p.m. King now I shall see it. And see a name about the bon como. Okay, my second panel has come. I'm on Swakwa, and then we do this so great stuff for the general Mwakwa.
Charlie,
yay.
Minyani is the crowd.
Ade.
Me say, Akron for Omuya dear Pao.
Ade.
Omutim ya boo pa na uwiri munyina ya oya.
Mentiasi, Ade. Woko riabre no mobo.
There be me hwese na me wiri mi ya. Me joints be bia ya me ya.
Oh, apostle ayemre.
Charlie.
Na say Saturday me catch her say Safo Jade we yi. Uzi David oh I should go away. I feel there one way we.
Halifax.
Yay.
Ali? You are right.
I told you. Safo, you're almost 72. Inti say ya. Inti say ya. I sure wants to ye kakra.
If I'm 72, how old will your friend say Bulldog be?
Oh, but you're far older than
you and me are the same.
But you are older than me.
Wow. Then I'll be nice guy, pal.
Yes,
wow.
That is helping you. And
so what did you go and do? Sex.
Oh, come on.
When you sit down, you are watching your phone. It's pono.
Look at this guy.
You are in a group. You added me in that group. I had to take myself out of that group.
Oh,
yes, yourself, Ola. I didn't see Halifax there though. Oh. Yourself, Ola, a few people. And other Samuel Bedu. These are the kinds of people that we have in this industry.
Eugene Safon cancer.
Aha. You sit with them and you think they are referring to Google to then it is
it's something else.
Oh.
Anyway, that is how I welcome to
anyway,
Safo.
for your information, last Saturday we were in your floor saying
Efutu.
There be no Friday, first day Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and Saturday your call work for Afenyo marking.
Oh, okay.
And Halifax pool over 30,000 people on the streets.
Wow.
And you can't imagine.
Yeah, I think I saw the poster for the walk.
Yeah, you should see the photos. When we ask them to contract professionals, they think it is a joke. It's one of the things I was talking to Uncle Ebo White about. But this man is 66 plus. He has close to 50 different plays, award-winning plays for that matter. He has several books. And Safo, I don't know how within 1.5 hours we'll summarize the 66 years plus the 46 or 50 plays into one discussion. And to my share yes see why.
Okay. But please,
yes.
Me call Bible no me kai emra John. Is it John the Baptist? Asia Yesu Christo. Say, okay, be do but you're free. Say,
I'm not ready to wash your feet.
No. Untie your lace to see.
Untie the lace of your shoes.
Yes.
Yes.
We are just like grasshoppers before him when it comes to wisdom, experience, and whatever. We will want to listen.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and that is what I want to
Take
do.
over.
Halifax,
Uncle.
sure me share kwa listen ho.
Is the only answer about listening. Uncle Addo, Yamawa Kwaba.
Halifax, would you know Abraham you? What nickname you then?
My nickname, your name is Saint.
Because you maybe a L and a R. Are too friendly?
Just say we are American.
Enti one she na isa ha the social no.
Never be Halifax.
Ai na akoye social media man. Enti the nickname be am fan from.
Uncle Addo friend me Addo.
There be any of din.
Your friend me name.
Who say?
Me was going to know my friend me Saint.
Saint. Okay.
Na me papa.
L name R name fine. I was sick with that.
Thank you, Uncle Addo. Yeah, that's a pass. What needs to say we need a bon combo and I not pay.
Everybody here didn't see no man on. Me catch akosua last week Tuesday said. Encrophobia my brother I don't say no to them.
Wow.
And one of them is Father Dixon.
Wow.
And anything Father Dixon is involved in, if I have to serve it, I made the energy and I'm there. Now, and then so, my baby, I am happy say, yemi and say yes, wo bulldog ne Safo. I'm happy because Ghana yenta ni penny. There are people who are making their contribution to Ghana, but because they are not standing on the political arena, people don't appreciate them that much.
That's true.
Bulldog is a young man, but he's a young man. His impact so far for somebody this young, ne courage, ne determination, ne passion, it's exemplary. And Bulldog, it's an honor to be on the panel with you. As for Safo there, many not there.
Anna is mine.
Yeah, behind the scenes, we go back a long way.
Wow.
And so I'm happy to be here, Saint.
The pleasure is ours. Uncle Addo.
Yes, sir.
Roverman Productions. You see Roverman, now what does it mean?
Roverman, your nickname, your man, me was Joy FM. Program, and me handle no ye Rover Report.
Okay.
And Tommy and Forsen, who was then hosting the show. This is something I have done for about 25 years. And he kept on referring to me as the Roverman, the man who brings the Rover Report. Into the Roverman. And Abeyedin.
Wow.
And I owe that to him.
And Obima would nickname.
Yes.
And I would take a positive advantage of the nickname. And I would hear what company ding.
Yes.
Impressive. Amazing. If you must walk a nickname, I don't need to come on.
It depends on the contest, no. So, because the contest, no, Bonnie be anyone, why would you oppose? Say, only across the Niger and Dema or the Akuma Pum and Dema. I think Obia be embrace that one.
Matthias, on a lighter note, your ma be nickname say Papa no or see Ompe.
On can't massa, on can't mo and Namonamon chain and a mocha. At any rate, Obia cram more Obidin. One, Maya, Master Social number the Jeb, number the crazy Suso, number the Jeb, number the crazy Suso. And I say, see, I'm an Abbey baby.
They say Obidin.
No, more per se, you Obidin. A running involved no crime to me point.
David.
In China, you are weeping more than the bereaved.
But Uncle Addo, talking about nicknames, me kind of baby say na your friend Cassius Clay.
I tell him the me and me just told me home.
One of the two.
I na na me person me cover boxing.
Hey!
I misano. Sounds interesting, not excitement be anyhow. But one time, Obi be set up a boxing gym.
Okay.
It was south. Omo south no. There was sea line. And to say who south sea line, you would know the history of that. Now, say a cocoa down you bre air share omo training air go through shadow boxing it looks so easy. It looks so easy. And I'll go and watch them watch the omo moves in the account. Maybe fear na me practice it. And I happen to be so good that practicing. That me now for no were impressed.
Okay.
And that's when I became Cassius Clay. And then one day, my friends, me now for no kokwa papa no, the one who runs the gym.
Papa no.
Saint. We are sitting here be so. So ya dan for you hoy. Onim boxing papa.
I see.
Onim boxing. Papa be say what boxer that? I'm so Debbie, but me very good. It's okay. Let's try. Until Omame, one of the smallest boys in the gym, and that offended me.
Wow.
Because Cassius Clay about gym, na man opponent, small boy way. You know, and so you may compare me now for and say, oh, then would they show no knock the boy out na young. Saint, we could not ring in a more. Be a just a boy no issue draw.
Small boy no. We finish no simple.
Blows no. Me no baby if you buy it.
Oh, Cassius Clay.
My first blow, I think the guy just vanished because I should have hit him.
How dodgy?
Minimum so that be draw.
And see,
the first, and I was very confident. Until the first one, I was very sure. And me move see, and then they come home, going sideways, and that one jabbing.
I will free.
No, won't free like that. In boxing, you free. I don't know about much. You free, sir. Now, the boy lands a blow into my stomach.
Ow.
And the air just goes out of me.
Ow, Cassius Clay.
You know, so, and I don't know, my I bent down, you know, so, and then he followed up with one to the chin.
You couldn't cover your face.
And, Cassius Clay and cover the face. I felt my legs had become rubber.
Oh.
My legs had become rubber, but I rallied around quite. And then at that point, I finished before Naba. What's small boy? A person we consider now person go man. So I became a street fighter, and I went to him. Now there is nothing easier for a boxer than to face a street fighter.
Okay.
Because it's easy to beat a street fighter with the discipline of boxing.
It is easy to beat a street fighter.
A street boxer with the discipline of boxing.
Yes. Interesting quote.
Obego and Masi. So, and almost a round is 3 minutes long. But I think something went wrong with the watch. Because 15 minutes later, the bell hadn't gone. You know?
We are 3 minutes now. Oh,
the me just say 15 minutes. It couldn't be 3 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes in and wasa. 3 minutes in wasa. And the bell goes, I come to sit down in my corner, and my friends come, now, Kabana, I don't know, my boy, you go and my sister, finish it in time, young quay. I'm so, my mama, my next round, maybe, you know. So, next round, I rush out on him. You know, they say that if you keep doing what you've always done, you would get the results you've always got.
Same results.
I went again as a street fighter, and I feel at a certain point, you know, Nami Hunso.
Ow.
And then, just as I was about to pass out, I hear this voice. Hey, Nami Ban, why you on that? Why you on that? It was my mother.
Oh.
Somebody had run home. And so she walked in there, and the fight had to be abandoned. So I didn't lose a fight, you know.
Stop.
It was stopped. It was abandoned. So, my professional record is 1, and it was abandoned.
Rudely interrupted.
It was rudely interrupted. Oh, Sami Mami Amanka mebo akora.
So that ended the Cassius Clay agenda.
That ended Cassius Clay. Now, the thing I found that even now when I look back, I find interesting is that, of course, my mother made me promise that I wouldn't pass by that place.
Okay.
The next day, about 2 days later, then he sent my friends to me. I say, Papa, I say, bravo.
Boxing Jim Rano.
Jim Rano.
Again.
I said, me. I said, I'm going to Madame for say, I'm running in training on. I said, you see, G beating, sir. One tough feminine. He has a great future ahead of him. Boxing. That's Cassius Clay.
That is Cassius Clay. Interesting narrative. We thank your mom.
She killed the birth of another Zuma Nelson.
But Uncle Level, could it be because your mother wanted you to be a mechanic rather than a boxer?
That was her highest ambition for me. Time I met Papa car baby when I was 15. Now more elementary, form 2 going to form 3. And a season, the first among 5 boys.
Okay.
No one so between me in Korano. You know, I was the first among 5 boys, and I was 15.
Wow.
And you know, on me kasa I say, but more than we, 7. Na me encourage obi o suame. Na me found Shannon sa.
Oh.
Now what to me, I ni sika kakra no ba abeboaye ma. Na hwe wonu no. And that was the highest ambition for me.
That is sad. And ne says it's 7 na ebeye ene level
Elementary school form 4.
Uncle when elementary school ni hobby mo. Yeah, they call GHS ni SHS.
And that would be what?
So for someone I'm when kakra na stand 7 ED.
That would be GSS 3. GS3.
GS3.
Yeah,
Okay. GS3. I see. And so what happened before you now shifted from a mechanic wannabe and no apprentice into somebody who ended up in university studying statistics? I don't know free.
I think say Yakupone home and mobile.
Wow.
Before we went on air, na ye din komobi. Now me catch us say unim baby a Yakupon peja wo free ya. You don't throw your weight around.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
My middle school form 3 teacher. And on the one day, in those days, and I don't know what it is now, you write a common entrance to go to secondary school.
Okay.
Now, common entrance forms not buy, and I'm for Abeji Akofia, my parents are born, my mama feel it. And this was the day I saw submitting. Indeed. Forms no, the forms no by no status or come. Or teacher no ye nkrani ba be a friend no miss coming.
Okay.
I'll forever owe my life and my prospects to her. And to share one opeja and it was James, where's yours? Where's your form?
The forms.
And at the question, and I started crying. I said, my father had died just a year before. Not make of panime din komo bi say or pese or making sure say make up prempe if you ho ako university to as high as I can do.
Okay.
Now owu interstate. And there was nobody to take over. And all the plans are shuttered. And so that was why I was crying because and you wa enka me form beka omo.
Oh hine ba ni de ne papa tiase.
Teacher, you're confused. Maybe say a simple question. Why is he crying? And then Obika Chen says, he's lost his father. Oh. Okay, James, come for the form. I'll pay for the form.
Wow.
And if you pass, I will look after you in secondary school. And you know, because J forms no back on medical fear correction and also on the faculty teacher and so on one you should the schools you should you go to because some a bit here. So I go back to Miss Comey and Miss Comey said, well, I cannot afford boarding fees. And you know, me and Cranny, our family house was in Cran. Into which you so Presby. So I'll be the family house. And then I can take care of you. So that is how come I chose Osu Presby and came to Osu Presby. But resource in a buy, now I was one of only 3 people who had passed in the whole school.
Wow.
That's number 1. Number 2, now Miss Call Me Fortunes assistant. And she was no longer in the position say obedi neighborship so. And people in the community echo home and say, hey, since I yet the one of only 3 in this whole school were passing. You obey bia woman corner. Yes, sir, my uncle. And that is how I came into secondary school.
What a moving story. What a touching story.
Because of a teacher.
A teacher's
Miss Comey.
benevolence. Miss Comey. Author forms no more. At the 11th hour. The day our more closes submission.
Yeah. On the day, yes. Halifax.
Uncle Level.
Sebasa wo buanim pa kitwa bia nso. You have no idea kitwa bia be mo, you know, how far it will take the person. And it's a name with OKFM. Hey, Miss Comey. That little thing she did would clear for me to be able to write the common entrance. Of course, common entrance results, and by now she was not in the position to do what she had promised to do. But I knew she would be a prono. And me with the encouragement of almost everybody at Sasson Trust, somehow found the resources to sustain me through school. Yes.
That is an interesting story. I believe
Because
many,
Ghana, men no confidence in themselves. Into no need to to me, actually. But later on, she realized with time, so what am I doing? I can do this, and so she was able to take care of all five of us. And dear. Maybe school I'm a well, I took over a lot of the responsibilities, but with time she began to wake up to the fact that make me action. And it is sad when we don't encourage women to understand, to believe they can do it. To believe they can do it. I tell people, say, remember, equip your wife, because you can be gone anytime. And that crowd, by the end of the day, be an but equipping my man, said without you, no, she wouldn't have a moment's hesitation. On your loss for even a moment, she will know what to do. Obeying her then any the encouragement to go on, and we owe that to our women,
our mothers. And see, Uncle Abo, Miss Comey, Sisi Owohi.
Meeting and catch since yes, I didn't mind my
Really?
Yeah, because na me address. Remember, I said those were the days before mobile phones. Any emails in there come home. And your transfer no fee self-interest no. Meaning even where I didn't call it.
Oh.
But yes, sure say Nyankopon ankasa ne mrepe mo no. Se menhia ono ankasa biomu a mehia na safe for bi. Met me a pay forward what they did. But menhia Miss Comey no. The mind say I paid forward. Obi o hia me moa. I'm in the position to give that help no. Me yes sad no in memory of Miss Comey.
Miss Comey.
Because your year now transform my life. No meaning say bibi ketwe bi wo ye ma obi a you can never tell the didn't be kokosi. And Nyankopɔn mmerɛ mu no yɛsɔ sɛ ɔbɛ united either me with her or with her child or some other relative.
Interesting story. As I said, because of the personality of Uncle Ebo White, no freestyle interview. I mean, send Uncle Mono Kono ne bisa no questions. Na baby, I do. My main fast akunya when bisa no something about Adoya or ye and charity and helping somebody. Uncle Ebo, ebi mo si wo buane paji receipts because human beings are so ungrateful sometimes.
Yes.
Na say na what can you say because of Adoya middle school teacher be yema several over 4 decades ago.
Yes.
Okay, with the Adoya. How do you feel when people turn up to be ungrateful? Wabuane and nech na no they do what them na they don't appreciate it.
Or did you what them one near cheapo? Halifax.
Uncle.
It's the least of what they can do against you. A girl, a young girl be my wife and me, you didn't buy a fee. Say yes, no. Almost killed our marriage. With a and true child in the neighborhood. And some of the kaya said a normal AC with fear. It was much later. And now, say the name the echo so. Now, much later, at that time, no one can say, because I feel not, I'm saying, even though we didn't know. Then people began to come and ask, now we went. Then they realized, there be nothing she said was true.
Okay,
So they were the ones who said, well, Mubano was saying, papa. So, and yes, I. Me wa gidi bi say Nyankopon na vindicate yen. My yen found yen twanto so but emane nye no correct. That is the glory of life. So obia na obia say hey, that is say oh Halifax yes oni suban. Halifax yes oni suban. Halifax yes oni suban. No nya kwa hia. When nya interaction to be with you. And go there be Halifax ye kana say money. That is glory. That is glory. And yet then and ha me say obi amaboa no because you won na me ya mawo me ya me radio.
But Uncle Ebo we nipa.
But me ya me radio. Hey, na onu mfun so me fun mo radio a o de che me.
Interesting.
Hey, what can the Lord's Prayer da? And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive. Hey, Debbie, Halifax. Debbie said, "We nimpa nkwa dia de nimpa be ya fom wo no. O hwe rade animu ana na awusuti. Enye. Would it cause you pain? Oh, but pain is part of life. Halifax, if you wake up one day and you don't feel pain, cry. Because you are in trouble. Winning that the most dangerous thing about a leprosy.
Tell us, sir.
Leprosy kills the nerves. So you don't feel any pain. And the lepers hurt themselves without knowing that they've hurt themselves. On the nine boboa on tisa the nine abobo.
Nerves no your name.
And so who say obi or leprosy say or equata say a crowd than no. This is the reason. On Philippine intina onya injuries no. A puni say bomensa meti mensa. Nessa me fa mensa to hobio. Obi or san or what leprosy no on te crash a prona bono. But effect no will be there. Because I when I'm what do I say? So she and you go nensa so on te. But the effect of insuciano on the skin no will be there. Halifax, yentino ma be ase. Pain is a blessing.
Pain is a blessing.
Oh, huge blessing. Huge blessing. Yeah. Ma obinya wa die bi e be hyew be yo that day no be dwene that day no be fa adwen. Enkankan wo boss bi no wakasa by heart. So who say boss mekum ho ama no. Ahwere said woni me kasa e that day wo kofi afa na wo hwe wo plans any wo dreams wa share ni nyina na wo revive them. what is making you revive them is the pain.
Uncle Abodi, okay, no crepa. Mikaida, me landlord. Ni mikasa by heart.
And I was starting to wusu dying.
It's like I am Brian. Don't cry. I mean, in case you just tune in, higher OK 101.7 FM. My guest here, Uncle Bo White. You can bring your questions, comments, suggestions, contributions on 0277 864446 and first send the or Facebook. We'll call Facebook Live. OK 101.7 FM. Na yakai amao. Into local Facebook, say a message this new day, baby. Elizabeth Gay say good morning, Halifax. Also good morning. Watching live with Honorable Samuel Adai Ajekum, DC Setre Kumiwu and okay, DC. Yes, yeah. Henry DC. We had Dolly no. Best entertainment show. Yeah, that's it. Nice one there, Halifax from Pastor Mario. Nice one. Wusu, yeah, that's it. Regardless of how life goes down, we still give thanks and move on from David Mensah. David, thanks for your message. The say Halifax and his teams are hilarious. And you, so Chris ni bulldog na. The omuye die. Andrews and San Cancer. Wow, Uncle Lebo. Of course, Uncle Lebo die. Well, Ghana is #1 motivator. Danny Spencer says, good morning to you too. Cole Mensah from Pillar 2 says, Uncle Lebo White, you're too good. Thank you for your motivational books. Tilly Duma says, oh, this is so emotional. I believe Tilly is talking about Senna, Uncle Lebo Anka, and Yemami Nunti Anka Onko School. And I'm a buana torn forms man at the 11th. Margaret Akwe, whose birthday was yesterday. Margaret Akwe in USA. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, sweet mom. Halifax, it's doing for God. That is my policy. Until no patre say, "Wo bua obi ena nepa no ye." Ya kan say bua pa ya. Obi ya. Oyi wuma. Boniaye. Nepa no yi wuma. U ye manyame. Enti me manen how bebre. Tetisco will prove them wrong. I'm enjoying the show here in Tebibiano. Teshin for ye chia mo nyina. Happy birthday to my best friend Chris Adansuma. That is from Prince Abrokwa. Kweku Santana Baspo, because Halifax, this man is God in person. I tell you, he's simplicity personified. Akoto Sasu Michael, Uncle Ebo White is a great man, dripping with wisdom. Of course, Chris Cote from Daily Guide says his biggest fan, Chris Cote, is listening. I tuned.
Chris Cote joins us every Friday on my Facebook Live program.
Wow, yes. Chris, that one is for you. Kent Mensah, my good friend journalist says, I tuned in late into your interview with Uncle Ebo White, but I'm happy I picked a lesson. He says pain is a blessing. I never missed him on Joy FM in those days. You can send me the rest of your messages. I'll read them for you once they are sent. If you have questions, why don't you bring them? Let me go to the second segment of my interview, but let me ask Bull and Socrates to pass a word or two before I now go into theater and its impacts. The changing trends of theater, the new challenges, the way forward. Bull, we've listened to our father.
I want to listen more. Pain is a blessing.
But your position mic no
pain is a blessing. Me yanka on expatiate karaba. I get it, but I think say expatiate kakra.
New benefits are more.
Yes, some more. So me, I'm listening.
And yeah, okay.
I'm enjoying.
Kent Mensah also say the same thing. So Christopher, yati papa kakra. Interesting story. Men for free SHS number with them minimum. Then now work.
What's the name of men free SHS?
Well, so we can for politics.
It's not about politics, but it's a touching story.
Very touching story. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. When mama kai me my time admission ko acquaintance na sike ni.
What could you certificate no?
Ma ko later obi to your mommy. Of course, me school na still me they can to mom for results na mommy. mekai pa nti story papa ya kan yi die. Safo metio.
Well, me person me bisa bibi. Let me explain it. Ama me kakra. Uncle, do you ever regret?
Yes, yes, I do. Me obi a enam sɛ menya obi ɛma na nso me nsa sɛ mekyerɛ kwan atetew ne nti no mayɛ mistakes in my life a lot. One of it, yɛbɛka theatre ho asɛm. One of it that I did, and it's a man could read the theatre at Legon. Now I look back and wish I had gone to read theatre because I knew at the time I'm going university, so I wanted to do drama. But I could read it, I could statistics instead of theatre. And that is one. A rebbe, me disappointed. No. A choir, me first ended that relationship. This was in the 70s. I still regret it because she deserved far better than what I did. Because the year and say I walked away. Obi beka asembi kyerɛ me ɛfa no ho sɛ wakɔka biribi ayɛ biribi to indicate sɛ ɔnnɔ me, but because of my position of leadership in the group a woman into no ɔka no ɔhu sɛ obɛsi ɔbɛka no na metee ne saa no manko confirm manko bisa no hwee me withdrawing so sɛ saa deɛ ɛneɛ because there was another boy in the group who apparently were interested. And I also had one of the principals say, I won't chase the same girl with Obia me provided leadership for. Sad there. So Obi or Dono, the enemy. Now apparently, Ehano, Emma no Crano, Intino, she had to leave Ghana to the US. About 10 years later, we got back together. And commodity DM you who say no. Because I said, what happened? Why did you vanish? I'm saying, we're interested. When so and so. So no. That boy meant nothing to me. You were everything to me. But so and so said so. So I met so and so. Boy now, kuku we in apparently, on only friend. Nicholas's friend, boy, no, you're interested in a girl. No? And he was one of the boys I was providing mentorship for, specifically. Because he had a lot of promise. And then I say, me grow mono to take over from me. And to know him say, he had my confidence. But on him say, I done for you, so any will get you. Into Obekas as chairman, on him say, Yedi. He was a special person to me. Also, Michiano, London. No, Kachem said, this is what they plotted, and this is how they did it. So yes, Socrates.
And you get angry?
You're a very short-tempered person. But because I'm that short-tempered, you won't see me lose my temper. Because me lose, I mean to me control. And to me the best idea, I would.
So you manage it?
Yes, I'll crack a joke. Nimpa biano, it pays to know yourself. And to know your buttons will be pressed here. Eba hardware. And to know. So be ye be na semi who de kona. Or no name where it can go, I know. And immediately, you know, I have to take steps to kill it.
Do you have secrets?
Oh, nimpa bia was secret. Oh, yes. Yes. Ade ba kwa me den yakopon ase ne say ye ya dwene into se television. Into wontumi nhunu de adwene wo obi team, and that is God's mercy and goodness to all of us.
When I talk of me can secret, me can be a waya
a peer ebe hadri
bibi no ha me ya a peer ebe ha me because I would take responsibility for it.
Why boneda?
Oh, me yanimpa. Oh, Socrates.
Safo yanko yanim
Socrates, me yanimpa. Me any yes, my bonnet. My bonnet. And ne cry not me bay else near Kobe and a pay. Your watch and traffic move time of running.
Oh, somebody did say.
But yet, see, and I
don't count.
Into traffic at Chemo and I weird day.
And when the light, normally I'll stop at Ember.
Okay.
I will stop at Ember. But this one, Ember by, I drove. Ebony. Oh, Ghanaians decided a normal beer a yes serious. And a normal beer and yes serious.
Say, I don't know. Yeah, Bonissa, we have normalized the abnormal.
Okay, definition of bonnet papa
Yeah, traffic bonnet.
Okay,
Traffic bonnet. Any
okay, man back. Aden.
So for Pabisano say,
so you're correct. When you say question about something, I'm not getting to my example.
So until who patron say, what funny you chida?
Oh,
is that the type of bonnet you mean?
I know any bonnet.
Like enya bonnet ma ana enya bonnet.
Mummy Socrates say
okay, Safo bonnet ben say na okay.
Where we are bibi da.
Ti say wele sika mi wi ade ayo mu ahudu.
No, bibi aye wi a enye scape ni wi.
In the time of anyway, let's go.
Yes, maybe bibi da.
Oh, okay. Good.
Uncle then we are.
We are brodo. I will fear.
You are too mitie wa ho. I always want to find faults. But minya, I come to your show. I always want to find faults. Minya.
Why do you want to find faults?
Yes, so that I will learn from your mistakes.
Oh, yeah. So if all you do is to learn from my mistakes, now you are learning from the negative.
But I think that is the best education.
No.
So that I will not repeat it.
It's not true.
Well, that is how I feel.
No, it's not true. Meaning, say that's how Ghanaians feel.
Me, and your Ghanaians.
No, Ghanaians. Make actual. You are not unique in that respect. A Ghanaian attitude to life. Say, Socrates in Namhono, Obwa, you can be Obwa. We are very cynical people. And Socrates comes to the Yanasa bulldog, it can be about, my bulldog, mine. Me, oh, you could nimo. But why you must say, be a wo. And say yes, Anna. Yeah, we don't call out the best in each other. Halifax, my can't meet you.
Me too, uncle.
Me family be couple be and for Takrade.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention the man's name because at a certain point, he was the most popular man of God in Ghana.
Okay.
One of the leaders in the deliverance ministry. A fantastic man. Now, I was their guest in Takrade.
Okay.
Now, me share on any year in term, I maybe son say, na more story anything. Because said the Montemo City and F a very tight. More story anything. Possible. We have a long story. And any say, me, na me your womanizer first class. That crowd no be any. Now, me yeah, man, year time. And nanko for a famechi a come year ho. I'll catch and say, wukunu. Yes, say, ni say. Or see any report to be on the call, Mamma Yerebiano, the American say, Munni Mikno on Tessa. Also, Meneno, who the upper crime in songs, a young hotel, or no bar or hotel, says here. Or see, wouldn't, as a make an winte, may say, Mikno
Don't know my husband.
Then, in Tinkophone, out of surprise, then they will come back to him and tell him, say, you're catching your report to my. Also, want to say, my catcher, my radio with Jimmy. Also, one day, on any boys, no son, and you brainer, boys, no. Bakushin didn't say, now wouldn't sway Jimmy Pa. I said, I don't know what's my Jimmy. Or see, yeah, about 4 of them. I know what Tiano. Yeah, well, reason to me coffee. You say, our wives are terrible. Wife, your corrupt to okra manwa, also want to say. Into reason Ben Tina on Neatia. I say, I didn't can, but all the buga Takashifa moons. I won't hang out with you and Oh, sorry, I said that day one. I
Guilt.
say how much no onyana na yere. No bunko to join any. I said the mayo be a faction, mean you be sabon be. I say about question so it's okay. I say about a year later, no be saying na oh. Enko for be my report how can say mental san. How how can you say that? Then you say I was speaking to the better man in you. I say nkrofo no be ye konkonsa kire me say reply bia me de be ma omo bia no me be ba catch. I wanted you to hear me say I believe there's a better man inside you. Let that man come out.
Safo,
Just a
young
second.
anymore.
Just a second. Yeah, just a second. Because question I'm beside and I can say I want to see him fail. Ebi a omo eti no.
Pass up with your mic no ye.
Bebre o ha omo nti ase. But I want to say he's so good at whatever. Oh yeah. That is all I want to say. Because the more you wish to see the person fail, the better he becomes.
Me Joshua say you wish to see him feel. You are just curious.
Curious.
Senti papa yi ono so see 10 dey bia 10. That be na be call her uncle be can say una dey 10:30 and 10:30 11 quarter to 12. I mean, how come this man is so it's a curious. I mean, it's in that way say Uncle Ebo.
In the Halifax na make say ye tumi man krofo hu say ye judi. They will rise above all.
Good.
It's true.
But yeah no, ya mo hu say wo ye mu. We don't expect anything good out of you. And you know, say when your baser self is calling you to do something, oh, why not? Because me, I'll be expecting anything from me.
I get it.
But say, yeah, no, say, hey, people look up to me. People, for Jimmy Dipa, yeah, mean to me, yes, how? Mean to me, yes, sir. Not that I don't feel like that, but mean to me, and yes, sir. Because a bulldog, it is say, my year with a behanopa bulldog and tea. Let's let people know that you would believe in you. Yeah, two Seneca Wagana. Yeah, ye huni. Abrofo mama ni say eju omudi ni eju omudi pa. Ghana ni bia ni so give broni bia di. But ye eju omudi. Then Ghana ni momu I say you encourage no you no. Your philosophy say you are guilty. Prove that you are not. And you're baby here. But Ghana ye man.
We come with a pessimist mindset.
Socrates say who open ma. Now prove to me some pema. Yes, I'm mature. Yes, no. I said o city you obi anim no oh Socrates open ma. Bulldog, fine boy like that. Macho kakra wo mu. Swag wo mu. Oh, bulldog.
Fala.
Yeah.
Uncle Ebo, thanks so much, man. Call your name. In case you just tuned, hi, OK 101.7 FM, Jumaden, the best entertainment show, and my guest here, Uncle Ebo. Nindian Kasakasa, the James Ebo White of Roverman Productions fame. Na, me babe besa no assembly, me besa about 3 questions, na media boom, na my gyno. Or no, so I don't want to interrupt him. In the first place, Yentia say, Obi our university or study statistics. Na Ghana statistics figures and one did you. I say David. On fair no Juma. He decides to be quote unquote what the elders call a public toy or call your concert. No nam theater. Na Sebiu say, oh, theater for the no omuji concert, omuji Jimmy sem. Why would a statistics person want to move into theater? That people say a public toy. Try say you entertain you be a guy in your frame. Now the theater so how difficult is it? Events venues in Shedden Hall, National Theater, I mean maximum 1,000 something below 2,000. Now higher ma. Thirdly, the theater so who's studying Nigeria? Maybe I'm wrong. Say me wrong and now I explain it. Bro phone quoting. Na ya yenti bro for you so. Papa onya twi die kakra because I'm sure the season of place am actually nyina brofo na obi ya na oti bodua si ya onti brofo ne so no so pese onsua die Because I tell you, stories affect lives. And a good story, lives with you forever. I can literally remember some of the stories I've gone to watch, the characters in it, what I learned about forgiveness. People want to benefit from this man's story. They be brofo. And you know, brofo. Uncle Ebo. So in the first place, why theater? And then, yeah.
Yes, me statistics were university, but the other thing I say, we were investing. Actually, we were investing also. I started to make sure the exams of the Institute of Chartered Accountants.
Wow.
But in the year 2000, I took my certificates in Agro.
Wow.
Because some people say I wanted to make this work or starve while trying to make it work. Then I'm in PBB, I will fall back on. Until I destroyed all my certificates. Until this will be some certificate, be a mini certificate.
What's saying?
Or me tuning in Agro.
Which university? No?
Yes.
And Sakoye chartered accountant.
Yes.
But
I did not want to work with them.
Papi.
Until me tuning in Agro. Say, I'm going to make this thing work or starve.
Who do you call your concert?
While I was doing it. Oh, so a dinner concert, no, what the concert not to swear. You have no idea how proud you make me. Because Ghanaians don't know.
Uncle Ebo, Ghanaians.
Concert party, indigenous Ghanaian.
Yeah, dear.
It's a beautiful art form. My grandmother, so O2 would always refer to a show she watched, Kakeku concert party. Always. The impact those guys made in the moral fiber, building the moral fiber of Ghana would amaze you. The philosophies they taught people, the morals they taught people. And when people tell me that you are doing concert, I say, yes, you got it. The year concert.
Just a concert near something negative.
Oh, not for me. Oh, I wear it with pride.
Wow.
I wear it with pride. Kakeku is one of my heroes. Ejeku is one of my, they are all part of my heroes. Actually, so what share me place now, my productions. What I've done is that the Western forms of drama, and my fuse with the Ghanaian concert party thing, and I'm a dear boom. That's the Roverman Theatre. So I say the reason why Ghanaians are excited about a white place and they don't. Not many people know why do we enjoy it so much. You enjoy it so much because I'm something that is Ghanaian. The way we tell stories with music.
They say
we
cantata.
Punctuate what we are saying with music. I'll grow. Ye dear grow. And so you're far drain. To the Western form of the structure, any discipline they can formatting, and I have merged them together. And so whenever Nkofaka said, "Oh, your concert," I say, "Yes, your concert." I wear it with pride, just like every Ghanaian should wear anything Ghanaian with pride, because you honor the things out there, Dodo. And yet, Yankupon is trying with a lot. Oh, I listen to Ghanaian music, and I listen with pride. Even the ones that would say, "Oh, and you mean they are men, Papa?" And the bulldog will tell you, and you remember how would tell you, "When you butre, and I say be a one consort to obi, onyam waka cry na arrangement in a high or the year wake a cry, the song would have been wonderful." But even then, or yet Ghana near our born home modern son, oh, I celebrate him because son or their shas your own yesa with our encouragement. My share the beginnings of Hollywood. One of the first Hollywood films, a film of 1.5 hours, 10 minutes was devoted to doors opening and shutting. 10 minutes. Door, open, shut. Open, shut. 10 minutes, a total of 10 minutes. You are watching nothing but doors opening and shutting. That's how they began. Today, of course, they can do more. Yes, Ghanaians must learn. Bibia will share safety baby. But the important thing is you make up your mind. Is as God blesses what I'm doing, I'll invest more into what He has given me to do. So I'll find better ways of doing it. And that's what we've done. And you shall say near rent BBR as Roverman. This time we can go to National Theatre without renting anything.
Wow.
The only thing we don't have is a land to build our own theatre. But I know your idea a day in so. So I could pon a shrine as a beer or my and some favor with some. If she also obi was acid the baby and also warehouse go baby own here. That's what I said, Uncle. But financially the obey there. Oh, then we'll start our own theatre. And then we'll build and build and build and go on to other things. And Halifax, I am honored when people say a concept. Now, how did I throw all that away? Coming to understand basic lessons in life. In my case, mete se Nyankopon sunsum eka bibi akyere me or say work in the area of your gifting, not the area of your training. Akyedi a mede akyewo no fa ye adwuma. And no, that challenge, and I didn't see baby anyway.
Wow.
The Obia say, Yankopon Sunsun can say, Obia me bonaba wias me de bibi channel. Me de bibi mano. Na nyankrofo nya no mani so de me de ama o mo no. O se nkrofo bebre ho a no o hwe de me de ama obi enti nani so de me de share ne nsa no. Ba wo kakra me de ahye wo nsa no. Ma wani nso na fa ye adwuma. Ne jama me. Na hwe de me de be. Enti enno ne challenge no. Na me de ahye wo nsa. You know the Bible Nyankopon bisa Moses, what do you have in your hand? Esi eti asese empire ye nyina ye bon obi ye bon. The thing God will use to answer your prayer no ekuta wodada. Nya fe kro no de breach your nsa.
Really?
Moses, what Moses needed to show, to prove to the people saying Nyankopon na afre no ekuta no. It was the staff. Time the prophet's widow went echo Elisha ho. Ka say me kunu eja aka bebre ama almost omo abe pankora na koton. Elijah bisan say then na wo. Elisha bisan say then na wo.
What do you have?
Empempi no Nyankopon ehyan o hyaase feed your dear maye no. Na ye mu bebre ye ni nso de odi amaye na bi say enye lawyer. Enye engineer, enye we, ebi kura enye nyom to. Nti no, wo fi se me de ya ma me hwe. Dabi. Oh. Enkrofo bi ho backstage job nko no. Oh, in Ghana, invest bi wo ho se we nya obi some people. Emana ma am show backstage amwa we show no enimu.
That's true.
Ono ne de no. Or any instrument. Antonio, only voice kwa no de Antonio. Ba wo de nyano no mra fa o rehearsal mu one day. No one share rehearsals no. Comments bi obe make ya ma wo no. It will take your show to a whole new level. Ono so ne de no. Enti no ye nyina Yakopo ye o ma obi abibi o shira yen something. Enti me de no no enti no obi e mani se de me de ahye wo nsani o. Men kopre dem dia ma obi. We are storyteller. That is what I made you to be. Yes, you have intellectual capacity. You can do any course. You've gone to do statistics. You have it. You've done chartered accountant. See, you've got it. But what I gave you was to pick abstract issues and make them clear. Mama wa chedia bibia opese obiti ase no se wo fa se wo chiremu a onya kwabeti ase fa enno ye adwuma na mami embisa Ghana for aduru me bia the your type is answer na skawum skawum ade we skawum there be erade kire me say obi o type is say skawum a onko akire wo abrabom
Wow.
eso ya kora on say Ghana for ye suban bi te say integrity ne de ko dwa so ene de kan yankopon esunsum yi bibi kire mo say akwara we wodi bibi a hye ne nsa ode ye den ode kona no. That's a baby. Fakaki ma akwara ode be konenum. Fa pen kuta akwara ode be konenum. Fa wo iPhone ma akwara nsa ode be konenum. Oya akwara. No say obia obisa se sika wom. Menya den wo we mu no so ya akwara. Onko echiri. Onto so nya krobe hu se service na me render no ho hia sene akotua de mama me no. If the service no ene be hwe so etua meka. Nye onya krokro o engage me. O say when you meet somebody like that, wo hu so onya kro no onyin onya kwara bi. Bagana for your type is na o say me ya yima no na obetua meka san. Hey, Debbie. Obi e kwan na ma wo de ko. Oye. Because you never know who will be in the auditorium watching you. And after it, the conversation he would have with you. Me share my patron be. I say, Uncle, I've been watching all your plays. I say, me a source of staff Uncle for country, but me be show. Me ba National Theatre be show me kuta $100. Oh me ho. I say me be show me transfer share. Almost stage, you know, the one they may feel say or you're the best actor for the day. Or say after the curtain bar, no, my backstage, my catch some friend of mine. I'm the man.
Wow.
Yes. Or say since 2008, every quarter. So in two kwan me wagana me ba ma kope ma $600, $100 e me bottom. So ono di obetumi di aye no $100. Who knows tomorrow who else will come up? Ono ebia nye $100 on dem awo. Ebia or the contract be from Hollywood and emawo. You never know. Ghana for your pe nkontabo do. Nkontabo. Unim Halifax.
Uncle.
For band National Theatre, they don't buy tickets to come on. Be National Theatre anymore. No more calculate. Papa, onyeska pa. With the emphasis the National Theatre 4,000 cra. Or charge saying, or charge 80 cities. Hey! 80,000! 80,000 shekasa wa ye papa yenyesika. As if say National Theatre is free. All the people on stage are working for
publicity, promotion, sound, lights.
No more calculate. Papa yenyesika.
I say.
And you saw you 2 shows or so. And every day 160. Yeah, they don't even understand what complimentary tickets are.
David, protocol no.
You know, else in you and Robbie San say, yes, show for each show, how many complimentary tickets we give out? And they Halifax, so we sang some, I don't know, every day, each me said the audience shaman, some men in so. Let me find your job.
Nampanso wo obey no aboa ya nyina.
Oh, maybe me say aboa me.
Aboa me pa bebre. Other than that, we wouldn't stick with your show for years.
Yeah.
Sometimes top pre-seat tickets number since you do na turn no advance.
Yes.
Nako card nam yeso.
Your friend with early bird tickets.
Early bird tickets.
Yes.
No. In case you just tuned in, a higher okay 01.7 FM. My guest here, Uncle Ebo White. Interesting conversation so far. My main call Facebook, my main campus messages kakre. Before he answers my question on when he will start this tree thing, and then what Riverman has for the rest of the year. So Akoto Sasu Michael says, Uncle Ebo White is a great man, dripping with wisdom. Eric Osei Bedu, Mr. Safo, I need your number. Menstru, yeah, back though. Ayambri Mavis, amazing daddy, is so touching. In fact, God richly bless you for your good works. Amen. God really richly bless this man. Elizabeth Gaze say, hey, Safo ni, of course you know Safo. Onu di obe na di here. Margaret Akwe, traffic sin can kill. I agree with you. All sin be sin. Which one be one with the abobi. We are all sinners in this world. God, please forgive us. Comfort. Why you? Very interesting indeed. A very, very interesting discussion with Uncle Abel White. Frank Wabena John Inkum. Good morning, Mr. Halifax. Thank you for your great work. And please tell Uncle Abel White that I really, really like his lifestyle. In fact, it was a very, very... Hey, bro, for women see that. He is very, very wisdomatic. Can I please get his contact? Well. Please, I need to get Uncle Abel White's number. Okay, that is all from Shelley Smith. I love your show today. Interesting story, Uncle Abel. You speak real and full of wisdom. God bless you. Legendary uncle. Prophet Ebenezer Akona is watching live with us. Hey, Papa, no. What's this Saturday or two Nibano Ding? Rosalind A. Arthur, highly inspirational. That is true. Ajua Roberta, Miss OKFM is watching with us. Bentego says from the heart of Osu, he still breaks drama. Uncle Ebo Potter Drama Club still looks up to you. Hope to see you for Broadway All Students Competition this November. Okay, Broadway All Students Competition this November. Andrew Ansa and Cancer, work in the area of your giftings and not the area of your training. And that's the Kwanpa story. Okay, thanks to Uncle Ebo. This is from Andrew Asa and Cancer. William Kumache says very deep. Asari Anointing says, thanks be to God. Yes, amen. Swifty Cole Money, wonderful man, saints by God. God bless you. Fidel and Obedo, good job, Halifax and Uncle Ebo, and good job to the production team too for that Dex. Mine too. Panel who today they are calm. Yamisha Obia. Shelley Smith, may God continue to bless Uncle Ebo. Amen. He is always in suit. What is his motivation? Sir, well, it's a question I should ask him. Tabs Akapo is also watching. We have 10 minutes to end the show. I would want to know and see Uncle Ebo, what does Roverman have for us? How do we end the year? 3 months to go. Uncle, but before you answer that, Obiasi, why are you always in suit?
2 reasons. Manage suit because I do maybe Mamma Shassia.
Okay.
Ghana for you see a home say, oh, we near dear, we are bro for dear. We nimpa. Be a nimpa dear na yawodia.
Good.
Many
I see.
Because car away, Yana non when I invent a car. Yen near bang and inventing mobile phone. By a use dear nimpa, I ye bia a ye biano, a yawodia. Men can say I bro for dear. Because Yanko point no sounds difference in it. Now I realize I did quit back on tia and crofon fat ye what arts no more serious and say ye need who need in our dressing.
Really?
Artists be a sorry and the dressing be another now. And I realized that they be dressing ye because you see at the highest level of the arts you are providing a platform for brands, major brands. Now, some brands, no, they will be proud to be associated with that person.
Interesting.
And to dress the part.
Wow.
Dress the part. Don't say, oh, yeah, maybe me pen casual. Baby, sika casual be any sika one. Escape. You are in the arts. You are looking for money. And the people who put in, it's not even the gate fee. Bulldog and Socrates will tell you. Our income doesn't come from gate fee. It comes from sponsorship. Now, me as a company, me a bank. Now, obe pay sponsorship if you who run me officer. Hey, who need? Debbie, run me office in a way you remind me of my bank manager, one of my branch managers, if not better. No, say, yeah, that's the person I want to deal with.
Wow.
Or represent your brand, our image. Say, on number be so can say, oh, so and so is my sponsor. And buy yen so yeah. People in the arts don't understand that. Say, I check there now, there's a business side to it.
Branding count.
Yeah, you've got to brand yourself. And you have to brand yourself well. And you know, so be say yeah, you cry because and yes, Jack, I see to dressing. I dress
to look good.
Yes, in any kind of form.
I see.
Next time I be an show.
This is excellent.
But I'll be looking good.
Good.
That's an important thing.
I see. Uncle Ebo, this is October. Roverman, yenye dem it say we see we radio play. I mean,
Yeah, me radio play will be said be about tree in the home. What your radio play no, you record both tree and English.
wow.
The English was already running on one platform, but tree, you know, I decided I wanted it to be on one of the despite media platforms.
Wow.
Father Dixon is still working a few things out, and you know, so that is in tree. But why do we focus in English? Halifax,
Uncle.
I feel say, I say you encourage Ghanaians. As for tree kasa no, dia. But you ain't kasa bin so. I say if you are smaller and smaller and smaller. Nyemre nyina better Ghana. Ebian what to find. A hono you must know how to survive. Minya kwan kra enka French sua ebe compose your Ghana. Because to our left French, to our right French. Up
top French.
In fact, me gidi pa se enam akono no omo nyina ka French. Na yenkwa English, tiny English island in a sea of francophone. It doesn't make sense that we haven't made French compulsory.
Wow. And so basically English in communicating no through I mean you feel it should encourage us to open up ourselves. We should.
You know, Halifax make a conference be US. Whitting college. And omo ka kire me say memo empire. And me sorry. And me to a tree chorus. And me born empire no in tree. Me we na me can amen. Me we na some dey mark no man am say one tiasia. The language I spoke is tree. If you didn't understand what I said, in the first place, it was not meant for you, it was meant for God. 2, because it was prayer. 2, it is your fault that you came and taught me your language, but you did not learn my language.
Nice one.
So
there.
I don't have to make any apology to you. And I'm a detour and I'm cut trans.
Wow. Interesting.
Yes.
Huh. And I mean to me for calls, mean to me for 4 minutes in picky calls. Safo, ube brain be na engine final comments na enjano coin. It is impossible to use 1.5 hours to exhaust this. Man, it's not possible.
Halifax.
It's mema or one, mema bulldog, one mama no two.
Uncle, now can't be about theaters.
Yes.
But I know say more has you usu cinema.
Yes.
Is it not big enough? So bit to me.
There is not.
It's not big enough.
Yeah. Figures, no. I need a minimum of 600 people in the audience to break even. A one be far the 300.
Na rates neka in
Oh, Halifax. It will be unfair to the broad masses of our people. Me june enu nyina ho say we get fee no set here. Eso kai say Ghana ni way. Obi a struggle.
Okay.
But
me patch me bo because minimum su cinema pa na na me hwe sini.
Yes.
Mo frase me too. Inti no me hu say o use ho na think say this is good.
Yes.
But o ye ni mini na I say ni call Broadway your war every day a show is running. Inti no artists no every day they will come and perform a show.
Yeah, but there are serious cost and implications.
Oh, okay.
Not the least the wear and tear on the actor. So the same person now you know day in day and day out. In that case, you may have to double cast, triple cast.
Yeah. But see bebre cast ni bebre ho a omo na ya omo nwinwi because omo nya opportunity.
So for the upper so electricity.
We name the yema omo on the side. That is why they are not complaining because we treat them well.
Opportunity no ba stage ni tinka we so be bo.
Oh, that's not Ghana. Ghana opportunity na ba stage. Obigina stage na pe. Obema Halifax interview. Halifax interview.
Now Bull, I can't 2 minutes. Say on wrap it up.
I want to say thank you to him. You know, I mean we've been listening to him, and the person may be saying, say what will it take for us to be on the right path? So we exit. What?
No, Bulldog, you've been following me from a distance. I've also been following you from a distance. And Halifax, he's one of the people I'm very proud of
Wow.
because he knows what he wants, and he's passionate about what he's doing, and he looks for excellence. And I would the mechanic say, "Oh, the koso, yeah, edmana wo ye no."
So for my focus, me time I call.
And Socrates, way back, has labored to make the arts in Ghana accepted, and I appreciate him for that. And Halifax,
Uncle.
may I say, anything I hear about you is always positive. and when I had to come to your show, there was no hesitation at all. Keep the good work up. Producer, a fighter. She will not give you peace if she wants you here. And thank you very much.
Uncle, yes, so that's Nyami in share Papa.
God bless you.
Now, it's been one educative and informative edition with the one and only Uncle James Abo White, Obia friend, Uncle Abo, Ghana's favorite uncle. Yabesha se mripim, se papa yebenya chance. Na on some rebium. We wouldn't put him in a rush. Anytime be our bay ready. So when I'm passing pass it through no. Na insan hosting the bium. Asaf, what do you think?
Yeah, because the uncle Bo White proper. Looking at the beer,
the grey no.
The grey no. He's now becoming the.
He's a very handsome man, as Sister
So Chris is in your correct.
And the Uncle Ebo,
I mean, you're on your correct, but you're want to know
the proper one.
But
if I'm going to come back here, make sure Bulldog is here and Socrates is also here.
Definitely, Uncle Ebo. They are here every Monday.
Oh wow!
And see, so we're back there. We're making sure say we'll fix you for.
But
for
you are the reason why I listen to Joy.
No, I didn't know.
Okay. You are the reason.
I didn't know.
There was a story. I don't know. There was a story you told. When there was this car that came.
So thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for your messages to Uncle Lebo, your encouragement. I'm sorry I couldn't pick calls. I got carried away listening to the man's wisdom. By the grace of God, we'll definitely bring him back on that Monday when we have Bulldog and Socrates as his word. I'll be back on Monday with another interesting edition of the Best Entertainment Show. We give the glory to God for the great things He's done for us today. Stay safe. Stay away from trouble. This interview has been recorded and put on Facebook, OK101.7 FM. You can download it. You can listen to it. You can learn from it. You can take notes. I have learned something. Work in the area of your giftings and not your training. You're a young pastor in the church. You've gone to train in something else. They say come and be an armor bearer. They say just come and be a praise and worship leader.
Is very good.
Follow your giftings and relax. Man can't say me to me a prophet no be. Thanks so much, Father Dexon, for believing in our giftings. Although we have no training in this job, we're doing it with excellence. And thanks so much. I'm out of here. Yanko Peace 104.3 for the media.